Hey, I'm Doop, and welcome to my closet. It's been a minute since I posted something. I just made another video, and I'm not sure if I want to put it up. Like, it's really not that good. It's kind of an update of all the things I've been doing. Instead, I'm gonna give you this notebook review of something I did a while ago. 2015. So I had just started working in the military, and I had a lot of transition issues. From being a free spirit to a soldier for the U.S. It was a hard transition, so this is kind of my book. There's not a ton in it, but like I tore the fuck out of this thing on the outside. Look at that. Yeah, it it was tough. But you know what? Journaling is an important part of coping. So, um, yeah, man, I drew like the phoenix. I'm actually part of a squadron, and that's like one of our it's like our bird. That's our symbol. We get the phoenix. So this is a gross face. Nobody looks like that, but I do. I like that phoenix. It's cool. You're gonna notice a lot of pen and ink, a lot of really dark stuff, and a lot of incomplete grossness. That's just kind of what I do in these notebooks. Because I'm not supposed to draw at work, but I totally do it. Because why not? Fuck that, right? Artists, I don't know if everybody else is like this, but I know for me, if I get a spare second, I need to be drawing. Like, constantly. Like I get nervous aneurysms if I don't draw at least for like 2 hours a day, and if not, then I binge draw, and then I'll just do that all day, and then I feel like not that I've wasted time, but I could have managed my time better. So, yeah, I wrote a little bit in these. You can read that if you want, but I'm not stopping. A lot of this is just kind of me going through it, like dealing with the fact that I have to obey orders, stay silent, and hide my freedom. Like, it was a rough transition. I was dealing with a lot of depression back then. Um, I'm well managed now, but it was dark. Like, it was some dark times. So I was always questioning, what were my decisions? What did they make me happy? Was giving up a big part of my life like worth like in investing in my own future? And of course, in the thick of things, I feel like no, I could have done something else. I could have went went about my life a completely different way, and maybe I would have got even better results than what I have now. But looking back, 2017, I had some growing to do. I was a child. Like, yeah, I needed some Air Force culture. I needed some guidance. Because nobody told me how to be a man. And, right now, like, if somebody would ask me, I'm a goddamn man. I pay my own damn bills, I got my own damn house, and my own car, I ain't got no debt, like, shit's good. But, you would have asked me that in 2014, 15? No. I was a man-child. I was homeless. I pretty much ran away from home, right after high school. I just, disappeared. I just didn't let anybody know where I was going, and I ran from Boise, Idaho. I ran all the way to Georgia. I saved up a bunch of money doing like tattoo stuff and here and there art stuff when I was in high school, and then I just bolted, and I wanted to live with my grandpa for a while, and then I lived with my grandma and my auntie, and I was in Florida, and I went to New York. Like, some crazy shit, dude. It was a rough time. It was a transition period, and then I finally got to an Air Force recruitment, and it was very interesting, the story. I guess I can tell you guys. We got a couple minutes. So one day on March 14th, I was going out to celebrate a very special occasion. And the way I celebrated, this is, by the way, I was in New York at this time, is by stuffing myself with Chinese food. But I wanted to go to Flushing in New York, which is kind of like a small Chinatown, and I got super, super fucking lost. Also, somebody stole my phone and my money. So I was robbed, and I was lost in the thicket of New York, and it was getting cold, and I had no sweater, and I was defenseless, and nobody would let me use their phone because phones were for paying customers only, and yeah, everything sucked. I thought that was it, and then I came by an Air Force recruiter spot, and I wound up asking them if I can use the bathroom, and of course they're gonna let you do it because that's what they do. They're good people. And we wound up talking over some coffee, and he's like, "Oh, you should join the Air Force." And I was like, "Actually, I probably shouldn't. Like, do you not see me? I have like piercings all over. My ears were gauged. Like, I was not ready. I was not Air Force material. I was still a little child." And he was like, "Oh, we can fix all of that." And have you ever taken the ASVAB? And I did. I took the ASVAB in junior year of high school. So this was a year after senior year. So technically, the test was still valid. I believe it was an 82 or an 83. And he was like, "Oh, okay, cool. Well, you can pretty much do whatever job you want in the Air Force." And he was showing me all my options, and I was like, "Okay, this is really nice, but like I would really like to go home. I'm super lost." And he made me a promise. He was like, "Okay, I'll take you home. Wherever you live, like if you know the address, we'll Google it. I'll take you home. But you have to come back, and we have to talk about this Air Force thing." And I gave him my word, and he took me he took me home, and it took us damn near 45 minutes to get home. I was that lost. Like, I was super lost. And I wanted to talk to my grandma about it, and she's an artist too, so she understands kind of my woes with joining service like that. And she said that it'd probably be a good self-starting opportunity. And I agreed with her. I needed some drive in my life. And so yeah, I took him up on the offer. My ASVAB score actually wound up expiring before I got through with my medical exams, so I had to take it again. He was like, "Alright, now most people, they get stupid after they get out of high school." In my head I was like, "Yeah, I've been partying." And he was like, "Alright, well, try your best and test as good as you can, and try to keep it up there." And I come back and I score an 85 this time. I'm like, "Yo, do smarter than I was in high school." Probably because I seen the same test already, but in my head I was like, "Yeah, I'm learning shit." And I was getting ready for MEPS, and he said that he gave me a date for it. And I asked him, I was like, "Hey, can I go back home to Idaho and do my MEPS there?" For one, I hated New York, and two, like, I needed to make up with my mom and dad, because I kind of left without saying anything, and there was a lot of bad blood. And if I'm gonna go ahead and give myself to the service, like, I feel as if, like, I should at least let them know, and let them know their son's not a fucking hobo and a scumbag. And he was cool about it. And April 1st, I buy my ticket, and I call my friend, my best friend Terry. I was like, "Yo, pick me up at the airport tomorrow. I'm coming home." And he was like, "I don't fucking believe you. You're a fucking lying piece of shit. April Fools, ha ha ha. I get it." And I was like, "No, dude, no. This is not a fucking joke. You need to be there at the airport because I am not taking a bus. Come get me." And the sad thing is, I bought that ticket non-refundable off of like some like air mileage points that my aunt let me have. And right before I was about to leave, I found out my mom actually moved to New York, and the only person in Idaho was my dad. And me and my dad have bad blood. Like, well, we did. We don't have bad blood anymore, but we did have some bad blood back then. And he was the only person I could rely on there, and it was rough. I'm not going to get into full details about Idaho life and like how I survived the 4 months to get the job that I wanted with no money, no car, no life. Like, I was literally hoboing. But it was rough. There was many nights where I slept outside, or like I was just hopping between couches. And I actually had a really good friend, one of my backers on my Patreon, Victoria. She was the one who took me in, and she fed me, and like she took care of me, man. Like, if it wasn't for her, I would not have made it into the system. Like, I would have been fucking. I don't know what would have happened to me, dude. I just would have been a fucking slum. Like, I owe so much to her and her support. And then look, even in the service, she's supporting me by being on Patreon. So that's just a little bit of history about one of my peeps. Another one of my subscribers, her name is Skit. Me and her go way back. This is back when I was in high school, and she was just a great person. Like, we met at the fair, and like instantly, like, we bonded and we became friends, and we stayed friends for, we're still friends now. So and she's backing me on Patreon. Like, that chick is awesome. Like, if I ever needed somebody to talk to, like, you ever needed somebody to bury somebody, like, you've murdered someone and you need to get rid of the body, the people that I would bring that body to would be Terry, Skit, or Victoria. Victoria, she would just bury it in her backyard. Skit, she'd probably melt it in acid. And then Terry, I don't know what Terry would do. He'd probably throw it in a river or some shit. Like, I have so many good friends that continue to support me. Really, really shaped my life. So, alright, this book is almost over, and I know we've been talking, what, 10 minutes now? I can kind of get into what I was doing in this book. I kind of went on a rant about some shit. Oh, Tan Popo. Great fucking story. Really cool. Not my idea. But if you ever get a chance, Google that and see what I mean. It's a cute little storybook, and I have, like, all the books, because they're amazing. So, you get a little close-up of that. Nope, I forgot. The webcam doesn't focus. So, yeah. I stopped using my phone to do videos because it was eating up all my memory, and it took forever to send it. So, like, my video's over. So, this is just a little faster, and like I said, new webcam coming, and it'll be better. So, yeah, I was really into that whole Tampopo, like, machine girl, like, thing. They have, like, these weird constructs on their head, and they just look like doll-eyed, and they're adorable, and I fucking love them. So, ugh, that's gross. Look at that face. Disgusting. Yeah, I still had some growing to do. Work, 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 work. Don't think. Just do what you're told. Work, 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 work. Copy, 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 copy. I was in a strong rut, and things were rough. Like, that's how I felt at work. Like, that's me. That's me when I got home. Things sucked. I was not in a great place. But some really, really good mentors that I met helped pull me through. Sergeant Gordy, Sergeant Long, Sergeant Hall. They were all there to be like a shoulder to cry on, and then also, like, well, you know, they've been in the Air Force longer than me, so they're always telling me, like, oh, it'll get better. You know, you'll get orders eventually. You'll move on, and things will get good. And I didn't believe any of them. I was like, you fucking lying to my face. And you know what? After a while, I got a different job. I'm still in the same place, so things still suck. But they suck a lot less. I wound up getting a really, really good job in special security. And literally, like, I just in-processed new people to the base. And I fucking love that job. I met some amazing people that are, like, crazy smart, and they didn't do my normal job. And so I was just really, really happy to just be around other people, because people who do my job, they're very special. They're extremely book smart, but they have no social skills. Like, they're social idiots. I can't conversate with them. Like, I can't be around them. I try to party with them. All they want to do is talk about work. Like, now they're gonna watch this video and they're gonna be pissed off at me. But you know what? This is how I feel. All right, you should know better, because I've told you this before. So now everybody knows. Yeah, you guys are weird and you're nerds, but I love you. Oops, sorry. Yeah, you know, they're interesting types. You ever need a math problem solved? You ever need your taxes done? Fuck yeah. You ever wanted to go shooting or camping? Do not take them. For one, just don't take them. They have no no survivor skills, like, at all. You ever want to fucking party? Drink slowly around them, because they will try to mimic you. And my daily dose of Bacardi is nowhere near their limit of Bacardi. And so, yeah, there's just so many times where I've banned people from the house because they would drink too fast, too hard, throw up somewhere where they're not supposed to, and I'm just like, alright, can't come back over, sorry, game over, done. Look at this one. I actually really like this picture. She's really gross. But yeah. So yeah, I'll definitely be posting this probably, you'll probably get this on Friday. And by that time I should have my new gear. Things I kind of want to do, I need to work on the live stream, guys. I need to figure out how to do it more efficiently and what to bring to the table. Because I get on there and I'm just like, Doop, and this is my closet, and I don't know what I'm supposed to say, and nobody's watching me, so I'm just talking to myself, and that is that. So yeah, I gotta figure that shit out. But don't worry, I have an idea. There's this thing called Salty Bet, and it deals with like fighting games and shit. I love fighting games. I think that might be the end of this book. But yeah, look forward to that. Maybe on Fridays I'll be doing some. Oh, look at this! I was talking about getting my shit going on Kickstarter. I wanted to what you call it, publish these little books. I don't know if anybody would be interested in that. I might just scan it and make it into like a little PDF or some shit. But anyway, Fridays, Salty Bet, me and Bobby drinking, betting. I think it'd be kind of fun. I think I'm not sure if I want to stream it. I don't know if I can, but I might try either streaming it or just making a video and advertising Salty Bet on it so that they don't take my video down. But yeah, I'm Doop. You have been in my closet for the last 15 minutes. I appreciate your company. You may leave, but please come back. There's a place where you can, be yourself, and so can I. Alright, see ya!